My name's Austin Lafferty. I'm with Wheeler Brothers Grain, and I was asked to do a brief history of our company. Our company started in 1917, so we'll be 100 years in January. The company started with two brothers, Frank Wheeler and Bill Wheeler, that started it in Watonga, Oklahoma. Frank was a flour merchant in New Orleans and was able to build a feed mill in Oklahoma City, and so he moved to Oklahoma City and started a feed mill in 1915. He then, shortly after it got started operating, it burned to the ground, and his brother Bill owned some elevators in western Oklahoma and said, well, why don't we go together? I know an elevator for sale in Watonga, Oklahoma. And so they went together and bought the elevator in Watonga, and they operated it. Frank ran the elevator, and Bill ran his in western Oklahoma. And Frank had one son, Gene Wheeler, and when Gene got out of college, he ended up buying a little elevator northwest of Watonga and ran it. And then in 1938, they asked him to merge their elevators together and run as the managing partner of Wheeler Brothers. And so Gene Wheeler, who is Frank's son, moved to Watonga and ran Wheeler Brothers Grain. He then, in 1940, bought his uncle Bill out, and in 1942, he bought his dad out. And they then, through partnerships and acquisitions as he could, he grew the company, and currently we have a little over 18 million bushels in capacity, with 12 full-time, full-service elevators and 6 seasonal elevators. We also, in 1967, Gene built a cattle feed yard outside of Watonga, and over the years it grew from 2,000 head to 27,000 head, and then in October 14, we ended up selling that feed yard, and we've acquired elevators through the years. Alva was acquired in 1991. It's one of our best elevators as far as its volume, its service, everything else that goes along. It's been a great acquisition for us, and we've been very lucky with it. And we try to be as involved as we possibly can in every community that we're in. We're fourth generation right now in the business, and we're glad to be in Alva.